Are our steps really ordered? Let's say it again. Are our steps really ordered? I had to sit with this one for quite some time and quite ponder it. We don't understand everything that happens to us in life. We don't understand some of the twists and turns that we have to navigate through our life based on circumstances or situations we may have put ourselves in, or whatever the case is, right? So we're believing that God truly has ordered our steps. But sometimes, man, when you're going through that certain thing, we process it in a way that we just can't wrap our head around or can't understand why our steps are like this. Then we start to look at other people's lives, other people that we may feel like sinning more than us and still getting blessed, committing one type of crime or whatever the situation is and still being prosperous in life. And then we look at ourselves and say, how can our lives be the way that it is when you have people out there that's not trying to live right, not trying to consciously think of ways to make an impact on the world in a positive way, but they're still being fruitful, still having the finances they need, still getting ahead in life, still getting great opportunities. And for us, like believers of God that are just trying to do the right thing day in and day out, constantly seem to be the ones that are getting the short end of the stick, right? We often wonder, right, at any point in our faith walk, whether it's new, you have years, or even in the middle, you at some point wonder, are our steps really ordered, right? We try to say, like, if there's this really powerful, great, majestic God that loves us the way that he does, is he really allowing these things to happen to us? And it puts us in a place of doubt, right? Really start to doubt God, and like really start to doubt, is there really a plan for you, right? Does he really knew me before I was formed in my mother's womb? Like, my steps, are they really ordered with a great plan at the end that he's put together to orchestrate for our lives to continue to live and be a beacon of light, a beacon of hope, a beacon of encouragement, whatever the case is, right? When those things don't manifest, we start to question, right? For myself, I question those things quite a bit, or questioned those things quite a bit. And he even had some super heated discussions with God, super heated discussions with siblings, super heated discussions with best friends and people in my life about just how hard life can be and why are our steps ordered the way that they are if we truly believe. And it ultimately boiled down to, for myself, sometimes we get in a position where we have huge dreams, huge aspirations, want to do things that can impact the world in a super, super, super amazing way. But then life comes and life just hit us over the head time and time and time again. And you just kind of get to a place where you're just tired of taking losses, right? Life is just rough. Don't nobody want to continue to lose time and time again. Like, after a while, man, it just starts to get like, it gets really, really hard. And you start to question, like, man, I don't want to go after these things. I just want a plain vanilla life, just living day to day, just paying my bills, and I'm fine, right? And then we get into that place of, right, where they say hope deferred makes the heart sick, right? And that's kind of where I was when I started doubting, because I lost hope, right? I became very complacent in life, in the sense of, I just wanted a regular 9 to 5. I just wanted to be able to pay bills and continue to move in to my regular routine day in and day out, and just be okay with that, right? And the reason why things happen to us is not because we're being punished. It's not because God doesn't love us. It's not because our steps is not ordered. It's simply because we lost that drive. We lost all of our hope. We lost that ambition. We gave up on things we once knew we wanted to do, right? And you have to get back to that place Write down all the things you once wanted to do, all your like the big dreams. I'm not talking about just, oh, get a job. Like, look past getting the job. Look past just making a paycheck. You want to have a lasting impact on the world, and everyone was created to do that. Everybody's is created for the purpose to leave their mark on the world in a positive way. And once we continue to keep that drive, right, go to God. Pray about it, seek after it, right? Write down the things that you used to love doing, the dreams that you told nobody about, the things that you wanted to do. Write down all of those things and just be honest with yourself. Am I still on that route, or am I now on a different route, right? Sometimes, right, it may suck, right? It may suck. I truly get it. I completely understand. Sometimes in life, a lot of things are thrown at us because the devil wants us to give up, right? God didn't put those dreams, those visions, those aspirations in your heart for no reason. He put those in your heart, in your mind, to give you a glimpse of what he has for your future. You just have to stay on that path. You just have to continue to dream big and go after those things. Don't be complacent. Don't settle for the bare minimum. God is not a bare minimum God. The only reason your situation is the way it is because you gave up on those dreams. You put it in your mind, put it in your heart that, man, I'm done. This is what it is. I'm not moving forward. I'm just going to look for the least amount of effort, resistance, whatever the situation is, to just move forward in a smooth day-to-day life. But that's not what you're called to do. You're called to do something big in this world. You're called to do something big in this world. And God had to shake up your normal. He had to shake up things that you gave up on. And now the things that you're, oh, this is my new life. This is my happy life. This, I finally made it. God had to allow certain things to happen to you to shake you up a little bit and get your attention, to put you back on that path. That's going to change the world. That's going to change your family, your bloodline. What does it say? You're not the one that's going to be the answer to so many people's prayers. Who's to say? You used to have those big dreams about having your own nonprofit, charity, giving back, creating like nonprofits, whatever it is, creating a business that can help people in their day-to-day life. What happened? What made you give up on those things? Life? Circumstances? Finances? What you're going to learn is take a minute to write down all the dreams that you gave up on, all your aspirations, all your goals, and watch if you start to go on a path that you, in your heart, know God has called you to, right? If you don't know what you're called to, go to him in prayer. Pray about it. Seek after him, right? You continue to go after the things that he's told you to. You'll watch that everything that you're stressed out about, he's going to start turning around. He's going to turn around that situation for you. He's going to turn around your finances. He's going to give you that scholarship, give you that business idea. Go to him. Go to him. Who else is better for you to go to than the person that created you? I know, Flash. I done went to him. I done prayed. I done did all of that. And I'm still here stuck in the same situation. Be real. Have you? Have you honestly gone to him? And I'm not talking about go to him and complain because you're still trying to do your thing while trying to do his thing. No. You need to go to him and do what he's told you to do. Not the way you want to do it, not sprinkle in a little bit of your your purpose for it. No. When you go to him, seek after him in prayer, reading, meditation, whatever it is that you do to connect and get close to God. When you go to him and he's told you what to do exactly that and watch how everything will start to slowly work out in your life. Because when you align with his plan, all the blessings that you're seeking after is now seeking after you, because now you're seeking after the God thing, right? So if you go to him and God is telling you to do this, and you're like, I don't want to go straight. Let me go at a slight angle. I'm going to do your thing, but I'm going to do my thing too. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. You can't be half in, half out. Once you become all in, you'll see how everything it actually does work out for the good of those that are called according to their purpose. Romans 8:28. Right? God loves you. Sometimes love hurts. Sometimes love hurts. Doesn't mean you don't love the person less. Right? As a parent, when you teach your kids, sometimes that lesson is hard. But that don't mean for 1 second you stop loving that child. That child will be frustrated with you, upset of why are you punishing them the way that you are, but they would never ultimately understand it until they get older, until after their punishment is over. Right? Pain is only temporary. Man, Steve, I've been going through this for so long. Come on, man. What you talking about? Yeah. Everybody. Life happens to everybody. Everybody has their own pain. Everybody have their own struggle. And you just got to continue to press in, lean in, get into God's presence and seek after him, and you'll see that your steps are ordered. Right? God know you. He's the one that created you. He knew you were going to be hard-headed. He knew the decisions you were going to make. He knew what he had to allow to get your attention, right? They said God would never let anything happen, right, that will take you out. Although the weapon is formed, it will not prosper. So no matter what you think is coming against you, God is only trying to get your attention to show you he has a better route for you, and his route is better. So yes, your steps are ordered because you're loved, you're valued, and you matter in this world. Don't let nobody tell you differently. Go back to what you know, and what you know is God. You're going to be all right. You're meant to do great things in life. You're meant to leave your impact on this world. You wasn't created to go to work and to pass away. You were born into this world for an amazing purpose. And the only way you're going to see that purpose is if you continue to seek after God and truly believe that he knows what he's doing, and he has ordered your steps to continue to leave your mark on this world. So trust him and move forward, and everything's going to be okay. You're going to be all right. We've all been there where we wanted to quit and give up. But the great part about it is, the end of the race, you know you're going to come out victorious. Go read the Bible. I have crowned you with victory. Think about what he said. God doesn't lie. I have crowned you with victory. You're going to be okay. You got this. Just believe in yourself and believe in God, and watch. It's going to all turn out, because your steps are ordered. Your steps are ordered. All right, catch y'all later, man. God bless.